Yeah, they got different.
Do what you like.
Everybody do what you like.
I had to throw that in the post today too.
What's good? We live. Man. Sad for Cassidy out here, man.
Hear that?
Do it again. Play it again.
You hear that?
I can barely hear it.
What the hell?
Just see a girl like and just grab her in the biscuit.
That's why we can't hear it. It's
right there. You hear that?
Yeah, we heard that. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Talk that stuff.
I'm a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life.
Yeah, ain't about to like him. This. Woo.
Well, damn.
Yeah, good job. Good God.
Hey, what's going on? I'm back once again. Talk that stuff. We're back after a month's hiatus. Talk that stuff number 147. It's also Father's Day. Happy Father's Day out there to all the fathers, deadbeat dads, good dads, the quiet dads, the loud dads, all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day. I'm DJ WIDEBODY, and this is Talk That Stuff. In case you didn't know what's going on in the chat, Brother CX, the producer, what it do? We're gonna meet the panel. Been a long time, long way. Let's go ahead and meet the panel. Let's meet the panel. Up first, in Washington State, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for DJ Clark the Spar.
Happy Father's Day.
Up next, from Flint, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Honorable Wallace.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
Up next, from Saginaw, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for... Wait a minute. From Saginaw, Michigan, home of the Saginaw Falcons. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for. She's blessed. No, she's that blessed girl.
Peace and blessings and happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
And I'm from Jersey, now in Florida. I'm DJ WIDEBODY. And this is Talk That Stuff number 147.
I'm gonna let you know our team. The
Shout out to our Saginaw.
Cardinals.
Y'all the Cardinals?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. And from Saginaw, home of the Saginaw Cardinals, let's give it up for that blessed girl.
What I said before.
By the time you got me a mascot, I've been trying.
No, that's our college team.
Hey, Mom, how you doing? Thanks.
Oh yeah, Saginaw Valley State, right? Shouts out. I was up there a couple weeks ago.
They're shouting out Sag Nasty on the finals game, talking about Draymond. So, well, how's everybody doing, man? Been a long time, about a month. We're back. Talk That Stuff number 147. I kind of lost my foot in there, man. I just got a message saying that the Hangouts will be no longer later on this year. So I'm kind of wondering what's going on.
Hangouts?
What's up, Junior? The Hangout's going away, man.
Google is getting rid of them?
Yeah, they got some other alternative, but I'm trying to see what they're gonna use if we're gonna be able to do the meeting thing.
I'm sure they're gonna probably use Google Meet. They got a the business form of Google Hangouts is called Google Meet.
Okay.
And they probably just gonna transfer everything to there.
Is it the same layout? Like you bring 10 people in?
I don't know. I don't know that.
Duo. CX talking about they're gonna go Duo too. I've never used Duo. Well, man, it was a good thing. I mean, I started seeing a lot of tools missing. You remember we used to have the toolbox. You're able to do stupid shit on there, like change your face and put all kind of crazy shit on there. But
yeah, they don't got that.
Yeah. What's going on, Neptune? What's going on, Junior Bowers? What's happening? CX producer, our mom in there. Thank you. Happy Father's Day to everybody in the chat. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there viewing. Man, a lot of stuff to catch up on. Since we've been away, we got a new NBA champion. Shout out to the Toronto Raptors, even though I wasn't rooting for the Raptors just because of Drake. The Raptors got it. Kawhi, I like Kawhi, so I'm happy for him. Not really happy how it turned out, but injuries are part of the game. Nobody was crying in 2015 when they won their first one, and the Cavaliers were everyone was hurt. So shout out to the Raptors, man. Couple of things I noticed during the finals, and you guys can correct me when I'm out there. I just kind of felt like, man, like that game, the one they won in Toronto, the last one. I kind of felt like the refs, man, were blowing it, bro. I don't want to look. I just felt the refs had too much to do with that game. The call, the cousin call. I think they called like a goaltender or whatever. What was that called?
I mean, Cousin messed up. I think Cousin messed up like 3 times in a row. They called first. It was offensive interference. Then it was goaltending, and then he got a foul. It was a illegal screen, I believe.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But hey. Nonetheless, shout out to the Raptors. They did not want to see the Warriors win this year. No LeBron, a LeBronless playoffs. So, shout out to the victor. They got the championship. I can't take it away from them. They came out of nowhere.
You still got to go out there and win that game, dog. You still got to go out there and win it.
Yep.
And Curry didn't have a good game at all to me. He
was facilitating. I think he did. I think he played a hell of a game until I think when Clay went down, I think everything went out the window. But I like how he started the game out.
He threw the ball in the air.
Yep. Straight up.
But Clay was already hurt, wasn't he? I think I had forgot. I think didn't he get hurt earlier in the season?
Well, let me ask y'all this. If we had a KD and Clay, do you think that the Raptors would have still been able to beat the Warriors with Durant and Clay being on the court?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
No.
Okay.
No. I don't think anybody. I don't think anybody could have beat them.
Did they just have the momentum, or will they be there again next year? Or this is a one
time? The Raptors?
Yeah.
I mean, it's curious. I mean, I don't know who's a free agent. I think Van Fleet is, but
Yeah, you owe him a lot of money.
you know, Siakam will be better.
Oh my God,
Lowry will be Lowry. Leonard will be better.
Right.
Lowry, is he gonna get better though?
They'll be involved. I don't see who could beat them in the East. I mean, if Kyrie stays with Boston and they kind of get their shit together, they have the talent to beat them.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why they play the game. So, I mean, who else would be better next year? You got to think. Detroit probably won't be better. Chicago will be a little bit better.
I don't know, man.
Miami will be better. I mean, Milwaukee will be better. Miami probably will be better. You know what I'm saying? New York Knicks won't be better. The Sixers probably won't be better because they're probably gonna end up losing your man. Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he needs to settle with a team. I don't like him in Philly, man. I mean, man, you know, Anthony Davis to the Lakers. I think I know Ball went to New Orleans. Who else was in that
but didn't we give up too much? Is the thing.
Indiana will be better.
Yeah, they will. Anthony Davis, though, BG. You got Anthony Davis, man.
I know, but man,
it's a game changer. Huh?
I think they gave up too much, and I'm gonna tell you why. I mean, Cleveland a couple years ago, notwithstanding, you know, Golden State had won a title before KD had got there. You know, I think when you look at Toronto, when you really look at Golden State pre-KD, these was teams that was built. They were built through the draft. You know what I'm saying? I'm always a proponent of that because I feel like, I mean, they have literally, I mean, this deal, if Anthony Davis gets hurt or Anthony Davis chooses not to re-sign with LA, let's say something catastrophic happens in the organization and Anthony Davis say, I'm not going to re-sign here. I mean, they essentially did the Boston to New Jersey deal. The Boston and the mortgage in your future for Garnett and Pierce. You know, and they Brooklyn is just now getting to a point where they're competitive again. So
they're gonna be better.
I think a team is better when it's the combination of its parts. When the you know, it's the sum of its parts. The Raptors, you know, you can't take anything away from your guy, but you know, you got to be. I think that it's important to be a well-rounded team, a team that has a number of different, you know. And when you strip a team and you got two guys making $90 million, and everybody else is Rondo, excuse me, Lance Stevenson, shit like that. I just don't think that that's the business.
So check it out. New Orleans Pelicans get a pretty big haul. They get Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and Josh Hart, as well as 3 first-round picks.
Yeah.
Man, look at the picks, though, bro. You got number 4 pick in 2019, top 8 projected 21.
Man,
a lot of crazy shit. That's a lot.
Now here's the thing. If they're gonna win games, you know what I'm saying? LA is gonna win games. They might win 55, 56 games next year. And those picks won't mean as much. But what I'm saying is, if Anthony Davis gets hurt, then what you gonna do?
That's it. Well, if anything less than the Western Conference Final will be a complete failure.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's been some. Well, maybe we get lucky. There's been some late round picks, you know.
We'll see, Carter Moser. We'll see, brother.
Absolutely. I think. I mean, when you look at the West, here's the thing: you got Golden State. If Klay and Kevin Durant both are hurt for the season next year, you know what I'm saying? They'll be in the mix.
They're saying
they'll probably be in the mix.
Yeah.
They'll probably still be in the mix, but think about it. Denver will be better. Utah will be better.
Let me see.
Portland probably will be better. Phoenix will probably still suck.
Yeah.
You know, the Clippers will still be in the mix. I think a lot of what's going to happen in the West, a lot of what's going to happen in the NBA may have to do with where Kemba goes. Kemba and Jimmy Butler.
Oh, yeah. Kemba's out there.
Kemba could go to the Lakers.
Man, they have to clean the rest of that bench off. I don't know how that's gonna work, but can they afford all that shit?
I heard they could afford you, but
They've been clearing out cap room for the longest though.
I mean, other than LeBron and Anthony Davis, they don't really have nobody. They're not paying nobody.
Rondo ain't getting shit. Probably he probably getting the minimum
$5 million or something.
Yeah, that ain't shit.
I don't have it in front of me, but yeah.
I mean, we'll see, man. I mean, you gotta make moves. Too bad that Magic couldn't have stayed in. Kind of, I like to see. I love Magic in the mix with the Lakers situation. Now you don't have it. Maybe they'll learn next time when they get somebody to run the team that they let the man run the team. And there's a lot of stuff around that we don't know about behind closed doors. What's going on, Michael? How's it going, man?
Hello.
Yo.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, bro?
Yeah.
What's happening, man? Got hung up. Yeah. So Well, shout out to the Toronto Raptors. Also, we talked about the Davis trade. We'll see, man. Let's go back to what's going on. Oh yeah, you guys catch the fight last night, Tyson Fury against the German sauerkrautnator.
It was second round, wasn't it?
Yeah, second round, bro. Hey, I'm calling. I'm gonna say this, man, and they all the Wilder fans can go, but I say Fury the best heavyweight in the game right now. So somebody beats him, he's the best right now. And they don't huh?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go. You good?
I said somebody said he looked like Soda Popinski out there.
He do, man, but he's 6'9" with good defense, and he ain't the best. He does a lot of although he punches with his arms a lot, he does have a lot of angles as far as how he hit these dudes. Second round, he switched to southpaw and demolished the dude. Man, dude had nothing for him. He know how to adjust quickly, man. They got to make that Wilder Fury too, man. That's next on the plate. I don't want to see any more cleanup fights or any more bums out there. Let's fight this fight and let's get it done. Because Joshua, I needed that to happen with Wilder, but Joshua got beat by Soda Popinski. Now I don't know if Joshua can bounce back from that L he just took. So we'll see. You guys catch a fight?
Nah, I was out.
Gotcha. Yeah, we did a little hangout real quick. Yeah, pretty quick. Hello, what's going on?
Can you please respect my privacy?
Sure. What's going on? Yo.
I'm gonna choose to ignore that.
Oh, the fuck out of here.
Wide body, man. You need to stop giving people a lead.
Yeah, I wanted to mix it up a little bit. I just took it down.
Yeah.
The dude came in earlier. All right, let's go ahead and move along.
Did you see the Goods versus Cassidy?
No, I didn't.
I did. I watched it earlier
it's
today.
Out right now, so.
Was it 3-0?
Cassidy.
3-0.
No, what? No, Cassidy first round was scandalous.
His first round was good, but after Good started rapping,
was cold, but Cassidy first round was scandalous. But his second round, I mean, the crowd like kind of messed it up in a way.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that too. The crowd, the crowd has the crowd presents a big problem. You could have the best bars and delivery in the world. If the crowd don't fuck with you, you don't care what you say.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of want the whole judgment. So was it 2-1 or what do you score, Wallace?
I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched the first two rounds. And the first round, he was getting barred up.
2006.
He was getting barred. Cassidy had bars, but his wordplay was scandalous. I felt like he won the first one. The second round, though, I mean, Goods murdered him, because the crowd turned on Cassidy. And it was nothing he could do. He was coming with some action too, though.
To me, Cassidy did to himself, man. He's not likable. His attitude, man. I don't know, man. I think at this stage in his career and his life, he got to start being likable, man. Like, look at what Gilly did. Gilly was an asshole when he first started. People that don't know him for major figures. When he was beefing with Wayne, he was an asshole. Gilly cleaned it up, and now he's funny now, and people like him now. Before they didn't. Cassidy don't have that.
I don't think he was an asshole. I just think that I think through time people have just gotten used to him being himself. Because a lot of times people want you to apologize for who you are. Like who you are is who you are, and if you gotta sit there and apologize for everything that you are, well, why the fuck are you existing? With Cassidy, I think I watched the first round. I couldn't even make it through the second round of Cassidy.
Right.
Yeah.
Before I cut the whole fucking stream off, I was like, you know what?
I turned it off.
I cannot do this because it ain't that he ain't got bars. It ain't that he ain't skilled. It ain't that he ain't talented. But for that arena, you got to bring your A+ game. You know? And not only that, the fact is like, you know, for some reason, sometimes you can buy too much into your own hype.
Thank you. Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Don't overvalue yourself because, you know, what have you done in recent times that has been lauded and praised, you know what I'm saying, to a level to where you can be exalted, not on your own terms, your own volition, but by the masses or whatnot.
Yeah, because he kept saying, I'm the GOAT.
That shit.
But niggas been battling in hip hop for over 40 years, so I don't know how he came with that thought process.
He a pioneer or something. Nah, not even close, brother.
Hey, don't get me wrong. Hey man, anything that you do, man, you're supposed to think you're the best at it. No, don't get me wrong. But you gotta be realistic when saying certain shit too. It's good to think you good, the best at something, but you know, it's motherfuckers out here, man, that do this shit like for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They don't take no breaks. This shit is their livelihood. You know, so they don't have a catalog to go back on and eat off of. You know, so this is their shit. This is what they eat off of.
Yeah, do for a living, right? You already coming in rapper. Now you know you started the battle rap scene. You know that was you. You coming in.
Yeah.
Like ain't nobody really gonna be on your side with that.
I think that's part of it too. I think that the battle niggas they fundamentally want to shit on the rappers because they want to prove the difference. They want to prove that the battle culture is viable and actually that the battle culture is more connected to the ethics of rap,
to
the culture than because you know they viewed as being commercial. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it's a no-win situation typically when a song maker, a successful song maker get in that realm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I ain't taking nothing away from Cassidy, man. At the end of the day, I think the dude is dope as fuck.
Hella punchlines.
And just like Cannabis, I think you can't tell me Cannabis ain't a dope MC. But when you get into that arena thinking that the shit that you used to do is gonna get you by today, then you got another fucking thing coming.
You know,
these dudes are hungry for their hunger never ceases, bro. Like everything is. Listen to the aggression in these niggas' voice when they battle.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hunger, bro. Hunger.
What? Hey, blow that candle out from me.
I agree with that. I mean, it's a different hemisphere, man. If you ask me, it's not the same, man. Like
I forget.
It's like you say these cats do this shit for. I mean, they didn't got creative with it. That we were talking about that as far as the you know a lot of people were like, man, you know, with the music and all that, man. Well, I think without the music, it makes you be creative, man, and then it steps your game up. And now look what has evolved to, because it's not the same as 10 years ago. Kind of like when you know when they first when battle rap started to get a little bit more popular, when you had like the Serious Joneses and the I get a couple of the names, but you know them dudes. But I mean, I like it. And I like the creativity of it. I like when somebody come out and you don't know what's gonna happen.
But it's got to evolve beyond a point, because everybody can't be about gun bars.
Hell no.
It's kind of like drug rap almost. Like I don't like I like the overall play of things and how things is ran. But like everybody got gun bars, and it's entertaining. Don't get me wrong, it's dope. It's entertaining. But I want to hear somebody. I want to hear a flip. I want to hear a flip, the opposite of that. Some of these do. I mean, some people that's their signature, and you just can't get away from that.
Right.
But it is what it is, I guess. Oh, and I'm sorry. Hello, how everybody?
What's going on, Miss Hurst? Happy Father's Day to you, man.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
Your thoughts on the Anthony Davis trade? Do you feel that you guys gave away too much?
In the words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, I love it. Yeah,
Hey, give him the air.
I love it. Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
Get down, everybody, get down.
Everybody get down.
Yeah, but yeah, it's dope. You know, as a fan of as a diehard Laker fan, the one thing that I was happy out of this trade yesterday, because I didn't know anything about it until someone RTO hit me up, I think, and then a couple of my in-laws, we were sitting around at a fish fry, and they was like talking about it. I was like, what they talking about? So I googled it and saw it. But I'm, for one, I think I'm happy that Lonzo Ball is a Pelican. And I'm saying that not because I don't think dude is talented. I don't think he's a baller. But I think that the bright lights of LA was just too much for him. And I think by him going to a smaller market with a lot less pressure on him, I think he's going to excel exponentially.
Yeah.
Him and Brandon Ingram, because I think the lights were a little too bright for him, and they need to be somewhere where somebody got time to build them up. And I think Alvin Gentry is that coach. I think he can develop them, or they can develop in his system well enough to get that franchise at least to a playoff this year or beyond a first round. I think because they're gonna have all the pieces together next year with Zion coming. You got Drew Holiday still as a leader there. You getting Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball. If both of those guys are healthy with the addition of Zion, man, it's gonna be.
They're gonna be a problem.
His dad said this would be the worst thing Lakers has ever done. They would never win another championship.
At the end of the day, it's all business, and it's nothing personal. It's all business. And the thing about it is, you helped the demise of your son's career as a Laker. You did that.
Sure, the fuck did.
Yeah.
You did that. You know what I'm saying? So and a few things he said about the organization, he was spot on about. But sometimes you just gotta know when to say when. You just gotta know when to be quiet, man, and let this dude talent do the talking instead of you being the mouthpiece for him.
Yeah.
He in the league now. He got to show and prove. It ain't about the hype no more. You hype him when you're trying to get him to the next level, but now the hype machine got to die off.
Yeah.
That's right. Let him show and prove.
He got to go to he leaving LA too. They ain't got to deal with his ass no more.
But he's still in LA because they live out of Chino Hill, so he ain't got to go nowhere.
No, I mean, as far as his kid, he ain't got really nothing to do with the Lakers anymore. Like he don't gotta got him out the picture.
A lot of that is just like like I said, it's business again. Like what if Magic and them didn't select him? What if they would have picked the Aaron Fox instead of him? It's gonna be the same thing anyway. So no matter where he could have been in Sacramento, it was gonna be the same thing in Sacramento. Oh, blah, Devox, what are you talking about? It blah blah blah. My boy is this, my boy is that. Like I said, the hype machine works when you're trying to get them to that next level. Now, when they get to play with the big boys, now it's on him to show and prove what his talent is all about. It's not about having a mouthpiece anymore.
Let me ask you this: since Ball did, has been in the league, hey, I feel his dad. Do you feel his dad has helped him or hurt him?
I won't say he hurt him really, but. Because I can't base him off what his dad do, because his dad ain't out there playing on the court. Now what he's done, whether you blame it on health or whatever, he's underperformed for the type of building and the way he's been built up to be the savior of the organization. He's underperformed. So what happens when you on any job when you underperform? People have an evaluation about what you bring to the table. And if there's more cons than pros, guess what? We got to make certain strategic moves to get you up out of here. And that's what happened.
I'll be interested to see. A lot of teams, we're just going over what teams we think is going to be good next year. And
the Pelicans gonna be if everything's clicking on all cylinders, I think the Pelicans gonna be at least a 5th seed.
Shit, are you serious?
Yeah, I gotta agree with them. They're gonna be all right.
What do you say?
I don't agree with that.
You think lower or not at all?
No, I don't think they'll be that. But you did say if everything goes right. I did hear that.
If everything goes right, just think about it, man. What the division that they're playing, they're in the division with Atlanta, they're in Orlando, Miami, I think.
Wait, they moved to the Eastern Conference this year?
I'm sorry. I'm so stupid. They're in the West.
That's why. And it has more to do with where they are than how good they could be. About the fact that they can't do that.
But some of those teams that were like lower tier teams in the West, somebody's gonna take a back seat this year. And I'm telling you right now, Golden State is gonna take a back seat. The Golden State's not gonna be the Golden State they were this year.
Oh no.
Especially with the injuries to Klay Thompson and the uncertainty of where Kevin Durant is going to be. Because even if he was there, he's going to be out for the whole year anyway. So what do you do in terms of replacing that offense? And furthermore, what are you going to do about your bench? Because let's be honest, the reason why they didn't get as far as they didn't win this year because of lack of a bench. Every year that they've been in the finals or whatever, they've had a consistent bench of consistent go-to people on the bench. This year, not so much. So let's see what they do about getting their bench position and stuff fulfilled to overhaul them so they get 100% with Klay and if KD is there or whatever else, whatever major piece they bring to replace them or whatever.
What we talked about before you came is Golden State won't be as good, but Denver will be better. Utah will be better.
Yes, sir.
Dallas will be better.
Yes, sir.
San Antonio may end up being better. Portland will be better. Sacramento will be better. You know what I'm saying? All these teams had a capacity to improve.
Be better, right?
And it's going to be tough with New Orleans because the majority of their team is still under 24, 23 years old.
But didn't they make the playoffs this year? Am I confused? They didn't make it this year. I'm sorry, they didn't make it.
No, they didn't.
But like you said, San Antonio, I don't see San Antonio getting back to that. I don't see them getting back to that level again. They're gonna.
No. I just said better. I didn't say they was gonna compete for a ring.
Yeah, I think, and it's not because they don't have Kawhi anymore. I don't think because I think DeRozan is just as a viable player as Kawhi. But I just think that like the core pieces that he had around him that helped him excel, whether it was a Tony Parker or Manu, Patty Mills is not Tony Parker, it's just I think it's that time where Greg Popovich is gonna almost have to just lay it down and just call it a day. Because I don't think the players are listening like they used to.
I mean, look, I haven't been really tied to basketball in the last maybe 10 years, but that San Antonio style of basketball is so. It's not. I don't know. I like to watch it because I like the fundamentals and shit and how to, but man, it is kind of like watching paint dry, man. And a lot of players, man, you see like, you're not able to do you got to stay within,
It's like the triangle, basically. Like the triangle offense. Man.
Yep.
Good God.
Yeah, you're right, Junior.
It's cool when you got some options to run it that if you got a Mike or a Pippen or a Kobe or Lamar Odom to run it, but like you just run the triangle with a basic with basic players, like man, what are we really doing?
Right, man.
But I agree with you, Wallace, though, man. It's gonna be something to see next year, man. I just hope that the young cats who left LA, I just hope when they get there that they really key in on their game and key in on what they need to do because like this is their first time being traded. So now they got that out the way. Now they know the business side. Like all they knew at first was the playing side. Now they understand the business side.
Who will be the better? Who will have the better career? Say if both of them stay healthy, Brandon Ingram or Ball.
I'll say Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, more upside to him.
Yeah, it's more upside to him because he's a more to me, he's got a little more versatility than Ball, because he don't have the luxury of having to bring the ball up and run an offense either.
Right.
He'll wing player that can play a guard spot, but if he's healthy and he get his game together, he could be Kevin Durant-ish. I ain't saying he could be a scoring champion, but he can be that go-to person. If that offense caters to what he does well.
All right. Oh man, I want to talk about this too. Do you think? I mean, the last week we've seen people like Kevin Durant come in the game and play hurt. People say there's a difference between playing hurt and playing injured. Do you do you see in the future as how do you think, or do you feel that the teams will see more people on sitting out games now because of the perception or the media, killing them for maybe possibly putting somebody out there that shouldn't be out there, or trying to chance it and have somebody actually tear an ACL or something like that? Do you see them?
I think the only people that do that, man, is people who are bona fide superstars. I'm not seeing a Quinn Cook do that. I'm not seeing, name whatever bench players you can think of. Captain Cat's been doing that. But if you look at basketball like we grew up on, like in the 80s, shit, people play with hamstring issues, all ankle issues, toe issues, chest contusions, concussions, shoulder torn rotator cuffs, and they still went out there and did it every night. Don't know how they did it, but they did it. So
I think. I was just saying. I think that you're gonna see more, especially like Diggerhurst is saying, more top tier players or whatnot. They're going to employ their own private doctors to make independent assessments of injuries.
Right.
And they'll say, I'm not going to play. I mean, the Kawhi Leonard situation is a perfect
example, bro.
It's a perfect case study of it. He said, I don't feel right. I'm not going to play. And came back this year. He still had his days where he rested or whatnot. But, I mean, he didn't get hurt again.
He played hurt, but it was more of he had a knee issue based on that quad that he injured, but like it wasn't a serious grade, I don't think.
That Kevin Durant, that situation, I mean, we may look back at this whole situation and say that changed sports.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, when you really consider the fact, I mean, you may have people who be like, you know what? I ain't playing. I don't feel right. I ain't playing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't profess to know everything that happens involving injuries and how it plays out, behind the curtain. But there's people that's gonna be like, if I don't feel like playing, I ain't playing.
Yeah.
You guys
straight up, like, I mean, we talking about in the finals, and see, the unfortunate truth is, I have to look at it from the perspective of KD. As much as KD has accomplished, I can't help but think that he felt as though he had to save face.
Yeah.
And that's a product of that 24-hour news cycle too, man. I mean, I like, I'm on my way home from work and I put it on YouTube, and I got like YouTube Premium or something. So I go in my car and I got it Bluetooth or whatever, and I just put on I just click on a video from like First Take or something like that. And it'll like cycle through and play all of the shit that got talked that day.
That pertains to it.
Chris Broussard, the Sharp, the Shannon Sharp shit. And I'm just listening to these dudes just talk shit so bad. Just be like, it's like fucking February. It's like February, and they talking about, in 2 years is such and such gonna re-sign there. Why is that something that's being discussed right now?
Because
because they don't
have any news, no real news. They gotta reach, man. So like, they reach for information that has nothing to do with the now. So because everybody's in the race to be first, not correct. They want to be first,
and then correct later.
Right. So that's what your networks is teaching. Like, look, we don't care what you say, how you get it. Just we want to be the first to report it. Now, if it's wrong later, we'll do a retraction. We'll nice it up real good.
Like Anchorman.
Right.
What's up, y'all?
Happy Father's Day,
man. Right.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
We talked about this.
Burgundy reporting.
We talked about this before. That's the difference between a journalist and a blogger. A blogger is not going. The blogger's going to be first, and their way of retracting it is deleting the video.
But the networks are competing with, like Wallace was saying. I totally agree with Wallace. The networks are competing with the people who are on Twitter, who are on Instagram, who have their own blog. They're competing with them because their news is more instantaneous than a network who got satellite after satellite after satellite to get the incoming news.
And they can be sloppy too. They don't have to be politically correct or none of that.
Because they don't have any journalistic integrity when it comes to that. So they don't have that to worry about.
Yep. Tough spot. You know, look at Skip Bayless, man. That guy, I'm telling you, man, I don't know what's going on with Skip Bayless, but he's just starting to be more and more bolder and inaccurate. Like, you know, I didn't see it at first, but now it's all over his shirt.
But you understand too, though.
It's the like come over.
Yeah.
He got body on his come over. He's feeling frisky.
But you know, a lot of that is too, man. A lot of that is emotion as a fan. Like a lot of these dudes, they're so much of it, like the prognosticator type of dudes like him. They're fans, and they have a certain way how they look at stuff. That's why if you ever look at these sports shows, you have to have a balance. You have to have somebody who's done it, and somebody who's just gonna talk shit about it, so you can have a balance. And there's somebody in the middle who's a mediator. So like it's never a show based on just what's with the facts. It's always gotta be the facts against the opinion, and then we find a common ground. If the facts should stand alone by themselves instead of having to usher in how you feel about something, which is an opinion.
Right.
But that's just how sports radio is now. Talk shows and stuff is now. So.
You know, I'm entertained. I like Shannon Sharp. I know a lot of people don't really mess with Shannon. I like Shannon Sharp.
Come on now, Skip.
hey, he smoked Black and Miles and Freakum. He cool with me. Right. He do freak blacks on TV. He freaked the black on like network TV. Nigga. What?
So Skip gonna tell
I ain't seen nobody do that in the Hooders movie.
Man,
you know what I'm
saying? Skip is gonna tell me that he gave me a whole case of Mountain Dew, and I wasn't gonna talk about LeBron when I know LeBron is going. Come on now, Skip.
You sound just like him too. Yo, that's crazy, yo.
You mean to tell me that Kevin Durant's not gonna play in Game 5?
That's your boy, man. That's your boy George Jefferson.
Right.
Hey, we were talking about his hairline the other day or something like Paul. It's been this way since 1999. You a damn liar.
Yeah, lie, because he had a show on ESPN, and that joke had a fresh, crispy line.
He got the Greco-Roman archway on his shit right there. His shit look like a viaduct. But I get it. Like I understand. Like you are competing. I mean, social media makes it difficult for TV-based media to kind of stay up on shit. Like so these arguments because I think a part of sports is the whole debating element. You know what I'm saying? Like the barbershop shit, that's cool. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of times they talking shit about shit that doesn't even matter in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And then, but the other thing I think is we watching sports change because the ownership by the players is changing. The fact, I mean, these niggas is literally, and not to say it didn't happen before, these niggas is literally orchestrating who's going where. And what's going where?
And you know what? To that point, the old regime, the old guard, they're upset because they don't have the power to run things the way they've been accustomed to running. Like when David Falk was an agent, man, that dude single-handedly ran the NBA because all the top players and stuff were signed to David Falk. And so it took a lot of power from the owners. Because hey, he's like, man, listen, if you don't sign this person ain't gonna re-sign with you either. So take your pick.
Yep.
What you gonna do?
Right.
Somebody just dropped. Somebody went with the Rock Nation little agency. Was it Kyrie or somebody?
Kyrie did. Kyrie just did that. So like, and they don't like even the older type of agents now. They don't. Where you going? Oh, they don't want nobody like him, Rich Paul or Jay. They don't like that. They don't like that new type of management because it goes against everything that they hold near and dear. And they take that power base away from them to the point where they're having to do some real negotiating if they want these players, and not not some shit in the fine print that they can get over on.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
I remember they used
That's
to.
true. It's scary. I
remember when Jay first signed. I think it was Robinson Cano.
Mm-hmm.
People were having they were having a hard time just dealing with the fact that Jay had this dude sign his firm, and because Robinson Cano got paid. And I don't know how many of y'all follow baseball.
Yeah, hell yeah, with the
Yeah,
Mariners.
he got paid.
Yeah, Seattle
gave
him
to
that
the
shit.
Mariners. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so
remember that?
They got him
two
paid.
something.
Yeah, they got him paid, and like I remember it being a shitstorm, man, because people of the old regime were like, man, listen, what does he know about this? Whatever he knew, he got Robbie Cano that money. You know what I'm saying? It was something he was able to do to finesse and negotiate that, and you only gonna get what you negotiate.
Yep.
So
that baseball money that's the best money out there. Is that baseball money?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And but that they were scared. They were shitting in their pants when that's like you said, that's going against the old guard there, man. I don't want that.
But I think also, there were some people who probably thought that it was gonna fail fundamentally because Jay-Z's a rapper. You remember when Master P got Ricky Williams his deal and got the deal backloaded? Like, it's all incentive laden. Like, he gonna earn his money. This, that. Like, you are you stupid? You better cash out.
Right.
Shit. These motherfuckers be cashing out, especially in football. You better get as much guaranteed money as you can.
That got to change because you figure that's not a guaranteed type of contract. When you could be one hit and your chances of being hit wrong way or like slim to or very, it's really easy to get hurt up, man. They got to kind of like that union needs to start really getting some guaranteed freaking money in there. These guys put in their pockets because. Man, I don't know how the retirement is there. I don't know what you got to do to qualify to retire. I think 4 seasons or something like that. But that's
because they don't have guaranteed money, though, they can't risk a work stoppage because these motherfuckers will be broke.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I'm saying? In the NBA, they got guaranteed money, and plus, if they go on work stoppage, they get all their money back.
Mm-hmm.
But the NFL, I feel like the NFL got the players in a stranglehold, dog.
They do.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, they paying all that money out for them head cases and shit. Man, you should have been on that though. I don't feel sorry for y'all. I should have been paying them people. Y'all know what the deal was. Y'all been trying to cover that shit up for years. People getting like that. I don't know if it's similar to like the PS whatever the hell, but getting earlier stages, Alzheimer's and all that shit, bro. That's man. I mean, it should be more than a incentive based fucking contract, man. So yeah, man, I'm shouting out. I'm all for the Rock Nations, and man, if you in there to get your man the best deal and negotiate, ain't no cuts, ain't no breaks, ain't no hometown discounts. I'm trying to get money. My life expectancy in this league is 4 years, so
absolutely. Because guess what? They gonna do it. Their philosophy is, hey, your ass coming to the game. Hell yeah, I'm charging you $8 for a hot dog, nigga. You in the game. You at the game and you excited and you can't go nowhere and I got a monopoly over what you eat for 3 hours. Nigga, I'm charging you.
Hey, $10 pretzels ain't got hardly no salt on them.
All right. Then what is salt?
Right.
You gotta pay for the salt, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, pay
like,
for the salt packet, nigga.
And you can't talk shit. It ain't like they like, the team owners, they need to be team players. People ain't got $8 to pay for a hot dog. They be like, shit, you'll figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? I saw a thing, dog, on Twitter where this dude put up he said, I'm gonna open up a grilled cheese stand. And he said, I'm gonna sell them, I ain't selling nothing but white bread, cheese, and butter, nigga. Don't ask me to make this shit different. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make straight grilled cheese. Don't ask me to make this shit different. I ain't giving no change. Nigga, if you give me $5, I'm giving you 5 grilled cheese sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Like, if you gonna fuck with me, that's what you gonna deal with. That's what you gotta do. Period, point blank.
Right.
And that's their philosophy in business. They like shit.
Hey, Rock, he only made 5 grilled cheese sandwiches. I only had a $10 bill.
I remember taking my son to like a Grizzly game, man. Me and that motherfucker. I brought him like 2 Kool-Aid birds, Man, some homemade chocolate chip cookies, man, and a bag of chips in my jacket. And we ain't buying this shit in player.
We cooking. We frying chicken before we go.
Man, we are not buying this shit in here, player. I don't care how bad you want a damn corn dog. You gonna eat these motherfucking cookies and be satisfied.
Shit, we went to a minor league game in Charlotte. Took my kid, boy. He had to be thirsty and hungry. I said, we are not eating a full-fledged meal in this ballpark. You are out of your mind. This ain't Chili's.
Come on, man. Come on.
Like black people eat snacks.
It's part of the,
they snack at
part of the experience. It's part of the experience, man. It's like budgeting. You don't buy a BMW and skip out on the services and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You better not.
Beam will be riding with regular like a motherfucker.
Riding around with 82 octane gas and shit.
Yeah, we got lawnmower fuel in it.
Man, nigga got that three cycle shit.
You got the gas and oil mix.
Fries with the burger, man. Ain't no combos in the ballpark, man.
A whole combo in the arena, bro, gonna cost you about $26.
Shit, yeah.
When it's a Wendy's right there, on the way there, we can stop and go get a phone call.
It's not the same.
Hey, Junior bacon cheeseburger grease on your bag.
Hey, I thought I was
there like better than McDonald's.
I took my son and my daughter down to Disney water park, so I thought it'd be being slick. I said, I stopped at McDonald's and rack up there. Shit, that McDonald's
caught your ass.
Passed
out.
I was like, you
passed out. Hell yeah.
You never spent $30 at McDonald's like that, bro. You ain't y'all
look, you know they was gonna juice your ass because the prices was them weird ending numbers like 95 cents on
right.
You be like, what?
Right.
When y'all start charging like a taco truck, nigga. you go to a Pistons game. You go to a Pistons game. My son was like, Daddy, can I have a jersey? I was like, shit, nigga, we'd be at Mervin's. Fuck that. About to say Jersey Mike's, nigga. That's the only jersey you get. Right. The little team sports with the fucked up sign in the mall and shit. We'll be at that motherfucker. Hey, look, hold up. I got a story for y'all. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
What's my man name? What's his name? He wanted to call himself?
Sugar Rush.
DJ Sugar Rush, like, nigga, we need to get this jersey so I can be official.
Yo, I got a story for y'all. My wife took me this a couple of years back, and I was hip to the shit. So I she was like, she was like, I'm gonna get you a hat. I was like, man, you ain't gotta spend no money for no hat at the ballpark. So we went to the Nationals joint. I saw a nigga out front peddling hats, yo. And I just got the shit real quick because it was beaming out there, nigga. Why my hat? Hold up, this joint live, ain't it? Shit, man, fuck it, I just started now. Yo, man, I read the hat. The stitching says Nationals, yo, not Nationals, yo, man. We laugh about 4 innings about that shit. Washington Nationals, yo. I still got that shit. I cut grass in that joint, man. She said that shit, man. She said that shit. I look like I wash your windows, nigga. Man, that shit.
Brian Smith, real quick, the Sounders go, man. No, I
gotta show y'all a picture of that shit. It's somewhere. What's going on, yo?
Hey, can y'all turn y'all what's up, CX? Hey, anyway, y'all can turn out real quick. Y'all volume is it maxed out?
Yeah, I can turn mine up. I was too loud or what?
I don't know. Dude said it's low, but I just think it's I can't adjust y'all levels no more, man. They cut that out.
Oh, that shit is gila douche.
I can hear y'all though.
Yeah.
He probably talking about me because I'm on my Bluetooth shit.
Okay.
Me too. I'm on my I'm on my AirPods.
What's up? What's up, Debo?
Shit, I'm on these Family Dollar shit. So you go get what you go get.
On them skull candy shit?
Nah, Family Dollar, nigga. No names. Them shit say headphones, and they got the cardboard back at the flea market joints.
You pull them the wrong way, boy. Oh, that's
the wire about thick as a plug on our alarm clock, nigga.
Man, yeah, you can't even adjust the volume, niggas. Take the call or don't.
The wire like the antenna on a remote control car and shit.
Yo, hell yeah! Look, all you can do is make a left or go straight.
Hey, you know what, man? That's the most offensive shit ever.
Hey, man,
A
my
remote
folks used
control,
to
a
stay
remote
bringing them
control
joints
car
in the house.
with a cord on it.
Hey,
Right.
man, you be walking
You
around
gotta
look like I got a pet dog and shit.
You gotta stick the straw on that shit and stick it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I know what you talking about though.
The little skinny ass shit. Yes.
That shit horrible.
What's up, Debo?
It hurts. You called me on that when you was on that live. What's up?
Oh, never mind. I haven't played it. I had redone the E equals MC squared joint. I was playing it. I did the live, and
word?
I didn't know that you had heard it, because I know I had started a couple nights ago on it, but I wasn't sure had you heard it.
No,
I ain't heard it. I don't even want to hear it now. Shit.
What's up, man?
Oh, what's going on, man? God damn.
You was at
You
work
doing
yesterday?
something? Me?
Yeah.
Nah, man. I just found out, man. Saw Sam's joint, man. I was at the crib and shit, man.
Man, get out of here, man.
I ain't bullshitting, man. I looked goofy as shit when I saw Sam's post, man. I said, damn.
Man, I was running around like crazy
Yeah,
yesterday, man.
Shit. Damn. I wish I'd have known. Yeah.
I hung out with Ski yesterday for a while. Then I shoot back over the gadgets, and then Sam wants to shoot video.
Oh,
I ain't
okay.
really want to be in the video, to be honest.
I can dig it. Hell
I ain't
yeah.
no video type of dude, man.
Hell yeah. Be sitting there rubbing your hands together like Birdman.
It's like, man, don't you know I got traffic tickets and shit I ain't paid?
Hell yeah. You got me out here and shit. He looked like the dude on the red light camera.
Right.
We shot a video for one of the songs and one of the homies in the crew. And they kind of, you know what I'm saying, standing around sparking up and shit. I'm like, damn, I can't be in that shit. I'm a player of the community.
Right?
Shit, I fucked with them niggas yesterday. I was fucking with them niggas till about 5 and shit. I got in my car this morning. My car smelled like the sack, nigga. Like, dang. I ain't even got no weed about. My shit just smelled like the sack for no reason.
You know why?
You was in the atmosphere.
Yep,
man.
It jumped to whatever host ain't live. So shit, if you ain't used to it, nigga, that shit get to you. Everybody be like, he smells funny.
Let me tell you some real ill shit, man. When I was at the studio with Ski, right? Ski had like 7 dudes there, right? 7, 8 dudes there. So me and Ski, we sitting in the back, we talking. Dudes, they coming in, right? You know how you come in, everybody greeting everybody, this, that, and other, right? And as soon as dude was like, hey man, what's your name? I said CX. Niggas was like, CX the producer? You CX the producer? I'm like, what the fuck? So
right.
Like, so each one of them, as they was coming in, was saying the same thing. I'm like, damn. They was like, nigga, we watching you. We watching
you. out here in the streets, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, she be watching.
That's that kind of shit, man, to make you grab the coat right there. Like, you said, like, yeah, who wants to know, nigga?
Right.
She be on it though.
Shout out in the chat, Brian Smith got K Wrist. He said Black Math clout chasing with those fake Ray-Bans.
Oh shit. Hey man, I'm out here. Oh, hold up. Let me go to the chat. Who's on it? Give me a second. Let me send this email. I got you. Hold on. Hey, put a baby picture up there. I got you.
Man, Gadget had us up there watching
got 5 o'clock shadow
battles and shit, man. Gadget had us watching them ill ass battles and shit, man.
Man, Porter had me bugging out. I was at my in-laws' fish fry, man, but I looked when RCO hit me up. It made me look, and Sam said he don't be feeling none of that battle rap shit. He said he
can dig it.
He don't be feeling none of it.
Man, Sam made me tired just sitting next to him, man.
Yeah, boy, he got so much energy, man.
Yeah, he got energy out of this world, man.
You probably can convert that into some goddamn. Yeah, shout out to Sam Poetry. Shout out to
don't say it's come back.
I just got it.
Well, listen, man.
I had a ball yesterday.
Yeah, it looked like y'all did. I was out with the fam. I had to go to the airport, so I was eating sushi. I seen y'all rocking out. So
airport? Sushi at the airport?
No, close to Orlando. We was on the way back. Hell no.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you talk about ball games and shit being expensive. Try
the airport too. Yeah, the airport.
Oh Lord, thank you for bringing that up. Shout out. So I'm gonna tell you about real quick in a nut. Oh, I can't say that. Frontier Airlines, ladies and gentlemen. If you have to take this airline, use this airline. Please make sure you're leaving a day in advance. So I'll go ahead. I didn't buy the ticket, but I got stuck at the airport last Sunday. Supposed to be home by 9. End up getting back at like 9 at night. So we're down in the basement. It's a one airline airport. So you go in there, you go down.
I heard it too.
What? One airline? One airline airport?
Airline airport.
What?
One airline airport.
One airplane airline.
Yeah. So it's in Trenton. So Risk, we talk about everything, man. We do hip hop, we do anything that we talk that stuff. It's basically anything goes.
Chat. Who's joining? Hold up.
Show,
Let me go to this chat right quick.
I seen your link, bro. But yeah, so I'm stuck in that basement, man. They had like food there. They didn't have no regular airport vendor stuff. So everything has got like you got the same food you would get on a plane if you was to order some like TV dinners, man. Talking about $8-9 a pop. But yeah, I was Frontier, man. They told us the plane was on the runway in Fort Lauderdale at 8. And then I got told at 2 o'clock it just got in the air. Like get up on out of here, man. They lied their ass off. So yeah. Frontier Airlines.
Hey man, I went to that damn studio in Baltimore. They got a serious fucking studio, man. Serious joint. That joint was the joint where I met Ski at first. When I got there, I kept asking this shit in the middle of one in the hood in Baltimore. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But me,
what is like off North Avenue or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
North Avenue. So I'm in this joint. I'm like, what the fuck? Then they kept saying, go through the alley. I'm like, go through the alley. I'm like what the fuck? Then my street sense kick in. I'm like, fuck this shit, man.
Hell yeah.
Let alone that Baltimore got the murder capital basically beside Chicago. So I'm calling Ski like, man, where the fuck is this joint at? Ain't no signage, no nothing. Then a gay parade going on at the same time. So,
that was going on. Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck?
It was Uber.
So I gets in that junk, man. These dudes, man. Shout out to Dream Studios in Baltimore, man. Good dude that own that junk, man. Youngin got a serious fucking studio. When I say serious, it's in the alley. Once you get in there, it's like an industrial building, big steps, get upstairs, and he got a grand piano upstairs. And then the control room, he got everything known to man in that control room. You can even play video games while you record.
Wow, okay.
And he was like, if you ever want to record, man, you ever need a place to record, we here. I'm like, yeah, but I ain't coming around this joint at night. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Dream Studios, man. They got a nice spot, man. And Ski, they fucks with Ski in that joint, man. And then I was, when I was in man, about 8 dudes coming there, I'm seeing all these lives. I said, it's going to be that one dude coming here with that machine. Lo and behold, one dude come through with the machine.
And cooking niggas.
Nah, he was like, why everybody got MPCs in here?
Oh.
Yeah. He
was them dudes. Oops.
Yeah, but he was cool. Everybody was cool, man. Everybody was real cool, man. And we're gonna have Ski on the podcast too.
Okay.
I'm gonna be the only one with a machine. I'm gonna bring my studio too.
Wallace got one.
I'm about to say, yeah.
Jay Bishop got one.
No, shit, Jay Bishop got the first one.
Jay Bishop got the studio?
No, I think he got the first machine, but what I'm saying is, ain't it like a compatibility issue where you can't play tracks if they done on like a newer joint?
No.
I don't know if it's like, because I know where Reason is like that. I can't do Reason 10 tracks on 9.
No,
I think it's just a lot of clicking he got to do, especially he got that micro. It's a lot of clicking and art.
Yeah.
A lot of people was telling him to upgrade or whatever.
And that SB12, that SB2400 boy, Clark, Ski told me they send them one.
Oh boy. I seen videos of it when they was doing a filter. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Ski told me. He said Ski told me they send him one. He on the beta list.
Damn. Okay.
He on the beta list. Lil Finesse on the beta list.
Damn.
Pete Rock on the beta list. And he was
Of
like,
course.
they even sending a Premiere one, but he was like Premiere, Premiere don't even use the 1200.
He on
And
the ABC 60, ain't he still?
60 in the Renaissance.
And the Ren, yeah.
And I was like, well, why don't they send Muggs one?
Yeah.
The 2400.
DJ Muggs should have one, yeah.
Oh man, cause I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't be surprised you see Clog next month with one. Man, listen. Hey, I ain't gonna front though. At first I didn't want one. I didn't want to look at it. But when I saw what Clark posted earlier, I don't know when you posted it, but the filtering.
Yes.
I was like, man, hold up, bro. I might need to hurry. I might need to sell some more shit.
Hey, I tell you what. If you think about getting that joint, you probably have a wait probably about 3 or 4 months to get it. I ain't even get my damn core back yet.
Man, I'm going to. Hey, if I gotta go to Florida, kick dude's garage door down and shit, I'm gonna go get my shit.
With that cork box?
I think mine should be coming this week. Cause remember he had the boxes with the shit.
He had the boxes, with a whole bunch of them in there. Yeah.
Fig said, man, my shit probably right there in the back, right there.
Hey, a lot of people said that from the post. They were like, that looks like mine right there in the middle.
Right.
I need to get some outside contractors.
Shout out to Brian Smith.
But you know,
That's who was Jonah.
Yeah, he ain't Jonah. He
my new best friend.
Hey, them glasses is $3. I don't give a fuck. Shit.
But
Ain't
Clark,
hurt
you're
nobody
the
feelings.
only person, man. You're not the only person that was telling me about it. And I was like, man, I don't know, bro. But when I got to looking at it more in depth and like the filters and all that stuff, I was like, man, you know what? That might not be a bad investment. But
no, it won't. Depending on the price point.
Depending on the price point, right? Exactly.
Under a grand, I'm getting it.
Wave check.
If it's under what I paid for, I mean, it ain't gonna be hard for me because I paid what I paid for the X and the 3000 LE. So that shit might be a walk in the park, but I just gotta make sure I get my finances in order.
Well, what I'm saying is, like they said, he said that he got another company partnering with him.
Good.
Yeah, he did say that, but I think they just learned from the core bot what they're not gonna do with the
2400.
With the 2400.
Got
because I'm telling you, they're gonna clear out all the core bots.
First.
I think they're gonna stop selling those in July next month. Actually, yeah, until they get everything.
Okay.
Yeah. But I ain't missed. Like I said, we talked about that, and I was like, man, I mean, I like it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I might as well get the 1200 fixed before I go buy that.
Okay. So how about I buy your 1200? And you can use that money to get the 2400s. Yeah.
Shit, the 2400 probably be under $1,000.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, hey, essentially, he let you know right now he ain't selling his shit for nothing less than $1,000. $2,000.
Yeah, 2,000 easily.
Man, they already got a core bot up for sale on Reverb, bro. Slightly used.
Well, somebody better go get it.
$329. Talking about brand new, only used once for about an hour. If it's
$279.
Yeah.
What is
$229?
It's $279.
It's $279.
Oh, great retail. Okay, yeah. Okay, so
what's $279?
The core bot.
Core bot. What is it? What is it exactly? I'm still kind of confused.
It's all the chords in one little box.
Yeah, it's oh, my bad. You see the chords? Yeah. So you see my impression of it is, so you got scaler, like the plug-in scaler.
Okay.
But it's the hardware version of it.
Oh,
okay.
And it's like the M3, the Korg M3. And whereas though you can play a chord and put it on a pad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man, CX and his lavish ass equipment and shit, man.
I know.
Nah, don't even try it, man. I ain't got half the shit y'all got.
Hey, guess what? Me neither.
Don't even try it, man. You
Hey,
breaking out 3,000s and all this wild shit,
Got
man.
every thousand in the.
Man, I'm getting rid. I've got rid of so much shit, CX.
We've seen this. We've seen this before. You know how it works. He got to get the. He got to get 2019's inventory out so he can start stacking up on 2020s.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'll be back.
All right.
That hurt my feelings right there. Why, man?
Hey, that's not, man. That's a good thing. Shit, man. Hey, man. I ain't never seen a cat do what, and that kind of showed me that the shit is not. I always can get it back. So that's dope. I mean, how many?
That's just with certain stuff. I wouldn't try that with the 3,000. I ain't trying to go there again.
Only one I ain't seen you with is the 60 and the 500.
That's I'll never have 500. But as far as the 62, it was a guy trying to trade me the 62 and some cash, man, for the 3,000, and I should have took it.
And that 62 still to sell down here too. Probably.
No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't.
I shouldn't have.
No.
Oh man.
No. Nah, I mean the 60 is incredible. You know what I'm saying? Because but the 3,000 was like the more improved 60s.
The 60, right? True that. True that. But I got the piece I needed for my XL, so I'm thinking about putting that up for sale in the next week or so.
Did you get your interface?
Hey.
Yeah, my interface came Thursday.
Yeah, I'll let you tomorrow, man. We'll talk about that.
I had to track UPS down and get it because my wife was at home, knocked out because she had went to the dentist early and they put her on the gas and shit, so she ain't hit them knocking the door. Man, I tracked that motherfucker down. I had to get that from him, man. I'm not waiting till the next day for this shit to, man. Dude, like, hey man, I thought you was gonna be at home. Like I thought it was too, man. But I'm here to get that now.
You come up there home.
Was he chasing in the work truck?
Yeah. Oh yeah, in the work truck, right? I wasn't playing, bro. I was like, man, I'm not, because I wasn't gonna be at home Friday. I want to go pick my daughter up from band camp. I said, well, I don't want to wait till Saturday to crack this open and get started. So when I got it, I cracked it open, man. The first thing I tried to do was get it to work using SPDIF, because I'm starting to sample out of the sound cards using SPDIF instead of using just the regular chords and stuff.
I used to do that. I used to do that with the 4,000, and the 5,000,
right,
and the 2,500 too.
I mean, I've always loved using SPDIF instead of using the regular analog connections or whatever.
But one thing I used to like about the 5,000 had the ADAT on there.
Yes, yeah, it did.
So I used to track out with that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, I used to track out because my interface, I had the RME around that time. They got the ADAT on
it. Lord, yeah, man. God, you had that's a piece of gear there, boy. Hey, the RME was so advanced, man. I couldn't even wrap my mind.
For AD 3000, same to you, brother.
But it was too clean, Hirsch. You talking about
a
clean interface? It was so clean. It was crazy, man.
I can believe that, man. I can believe that. And sometimes when I think about using SPDIF, I think the same thing. But the cool thing about the 3,000 is that you can. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at the 2,000 right now. I'm messing around this right now. It's the same way. I can dirty it up if I need to. But I think when I dirty it up on the 3,000, I think it's a little better.
I done had so many 2,000 XLs, man. I can't stand that. That's the one MPC I do not like, man.
Can y'all hear me typing?
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh
It's all the secretary over there.
You're taking notation.
What MPC you talking about, CX?
I don't like the 2,000 XL. I don't, man. I had like 5 of them.
I think this my fourth one. I think.
Shit, I got one of them. I got the blue XL one time for a fucking Axiom keyboard, 25 keys.
Damn.
How did you pull that one off?
Yep, I had the blue one. That one had the the
blue one. The
come
blue
with
one had a defect. It had a defect on it or something.
But it came with the SD card.
Oh yeah, the multi-card.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it came with that. I tried to sell that junk to Hillbrook. Hillbrook was like, I got too many now, man.
Hey, they talking about they can still sign Kyrie. Lakers still got room.
They can.
Well, I wouldn't do it.
Nah, I wouldn't do it. They can sign Kemba too.
Because you got. I would rather have Kemba Walker than to have Kyrie. Plus, you still got Rondo there. So so even if you don't go after a big name, a big name point guard, you still Rondo is still viable and he's still good enough to run that team with LeBron. And you just need to have some shooters. Fuck trying to get a point guard who shoot. You need a point guard who knows how to run the offense and take the pressure off LeBron.
Yep. They need some shooters.
Need shooters, bro. Like I wouldn't care. I like Kemba, and I would if they sign them, cool. But they need to. By them clearing out Josh, they should never got rid of Josh Hart. They shouldn't have got rid of Josh Hart. But I mean, what can you do? But they're gonna have to replace his contribution, his shooting. So whoever they bring in, whether it's a big name, he ain't got to bring in at least 3 shooters, bro. They're gonna need them. They're gonna need a big that can. They're gonna need a 4 or a 3 that can play the 3 and a 4 that's got some outside range. They're gonna need a shooting guard who is damn near deadly from that range.
They were talking about what you call him from us, Beasley. What's his name? Bill.
Bradley Bill. Oh man, listen, get Bill. Man, listen. That's one dude. I think if he played out west, he probably wouldn't get the billing that he get. But that dude is one thing about his game. I like he's consistent.
Well, I'll say this: if you playing on a team with LeBron, just LeBron by himself, you're gonna get a lot of open shots. And with LeBron and AD, you're gonna get crazy amount of open shots.
Yeah. So I'm kind of, dude. I always love free agency. I always have loved it because it lets you see the moves that people are trying to make to get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, and some people are gonna take some teams are gonna take a back seat because the talent just ain't going to these places where people are wanting them to go. They're going somewhere where they can gain certain amounts of visibility or whatnot.
Yeah.
But Kyrie is cool, but I just think for what I don't know what Frank Vogel's mission statement is. I don't know what he's trying to do or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like nobody knows what Kyrie's gonna do. Kyrie was there some of the Knicks at first, and now they're talking about Brooklyn. At one point they were talking about the Lakers, so it's kind of up in the air right now, like to know exactly what he's gonna do. But we'll know in about 3 weeks or so about how that carousel is gonna go.
Yeah, I don't see Kemba. So I don't see going somewhere.
I don't think Kemba needs to stay in Charlotte though. Because he has no opportunity to grow there. You know, and for the type of player he is, I don't know where I can see him. Essentially, I hope Mike Conley gets the opportunity to leave and go somewhere else because, it's a wrap for him. Huh?
Yeah, they Mike Conley.
Mike Conley is a ill point guard, man. It's just that when they got rid of Mark this last couple of months ago, man, to me that was the writing on the wall that, hey man, listen, you need to go ahead and get the hell up out of Dodge. Cause they started to rebuild. They got rid of Tony Allen. They got rid of Zach. They let Vince go to Atlanta. Man, when they started doing that, it was already clear in my mind that they were rebuilding. So.
Oh shit!
It should be interesting though.
All right. So I'm looking here. So yeah, man, why they trying to kill Big Papi, man?
Big Papi down there, man, being Big Papi. Hey, they ain't gave that name for nothing.
Jeez.
Big Papa
Yeah,
down
you
there,
seen
man.
it? You seen the video?
He
Why
had
about it?
two.
Where the girls fighting?
Yeah, two mistresses in the hospital fighting over. Two mistresses in the hospital fighting over him while he was in the ICU.
Wow.
And they allegedly they're saying that the hit was carried out because he was messing with some drug lord's old lady.
Whoa.
I figured that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's allegedly now.
Go back to what we were saying.
Yeah.
We're talking about that last night. Most of the time, the violence happens out in public in the club. It's all over females. Most of the time.
Yeah, Big Papi. Like I love it when they call me Big Papi. Throw your hands in the air if you're a true player. And they pop your ass for real. You got a gun up in your waist, please don't shoot up the place. Wow.
Big Papi might literally.
Right. don't shoot up the place. Wow.
I know they offered him the killer, the hitman $7,000, more over $7,000 to carry out the. I mean, I didn't see their video of this happening, or it was caught on tape.
I mean, they probably got some nightclub footage or whatever.
Shot him in the back. Mm-hmm.
I think they had to remove his gallbladder, and I think it hit like his liver and.
Well, he pretty messed up.
Oh, he'd be all right. He'd be all right. I got shot in my back. He'd be all right.
Yeah, CX. Yeah. He'd be all right.
Yeah, but your bullet probably went through and through.
No, it
didn't.
Shit
ricocheting off his body like pinball.
What you think happened to me?
It went in his back and out of his
bullet
stomach.
hit me in my back, hit my kidney, bounced off my ribs, hit my pancreas, and stopped close to my stomach. So he gonna be all right.
People get shot every day, B.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
he be all right. Right. Hey, niggas get shot every day, eh? Be all right.
They said the jets down, they private jets down.
That's what I was thinking about. He said that. Man.
That shit crazy, bro. Stay my ass in the house.
Man, ain't no sense staying in the house, man. Hey, you can't stop living. You can't stop living out here, man. 'Cause folks do dumb shit.
What?
You
Man,
well,
I was just talking about.
He down in the DR in Santo Domingo.
Man, listen here, bro. I'll probably never make it to the DR. That was one of my
it's crazy right now.
Too much shit happening in the DR, bro.
I've been there, man. It ain't that bad, man. It ain't bad.
They said it's going down in the DM. I beg to differ. It's going down in the DR for real.
Yeah, I had a chance to go there a few years back. Man, I was like, man, I heard a lot there.
Yeah, you was there a couple years ago, Sig. You was down there about 2 or 3 years ago?
About 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago.
Cool. Yeah.
You at a resort?
Yeah, and I went off the resort by myself.
I can imagine.
Every time I'm in the Caribbean, me and my wife.
Well, Sig, in all fairness, bro, they don't know what you are. They think you're Dominican.
Yeah.
They probably thought you were like Creole, Haitian or something. They
do.
Somebody like me would have went down there and said I got killed the first day.
Nah. I mean, but basically, like even when I was in Jamaica, I did the same thing. Even in the Bahamas, even in St. Lucia, whatever, do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for one thing about him, what happened with Poppy, he was in Santo Domingo. That's the biggest city in the Dominican Republic. And also, you down there, you filet mignon to them niggas down there. You know their currency is fucked up down there, and then you got all this bread.
You got pesos down there.
You got
pesos?
all this. No, it ain't pesos.
Well, they say on the thing, it's equivalent to equivalent to pesos because they said the dollar amount in U.S. currency, and when they side references, they said something about pesos, and I think.
Yeah, it's the money down there is it's equivalent to almost like $7 to $8 of their money. Is like $1 of our money.
Man, I went to go buy a hat. I bought a hat while I was in Cozumel, and my receipt said 543 point something. I'm like, what? I said, man, it didn't rip. Man, well, I asked the lady, I said, how many pesos? I think the hat was like $20-some or something. So it's like, yeah, pay. Man, look, bro, cause I ain't had no cash on me.
Yeah,
God,
you got to be
I say that
careful when you going down there. You got to take small bills if you got cash. Do not bring big bills because they will give you their money back. And you know, you go down there, you go down there with 20s and 50s. When you get your change back, they give you their money back.
Man, look, give me all my money like I'm going to see a stripper.
God, glad I used my card then, because right, man, listen. Hey, a friend of mine used to go down to DR. They'd be on some old basket stuff, man. They go ahead and rent a couple of things for the week for $200-300. They cook and clean and do all the things. You know what I mean? A little something strange for a little piece of change. $200-300 a piece.
Oh yeah, because that's legal down there. You know that, right?
Straight up. Okay, so check it out. Illinois is set to become the 11th state to legalize recreational weed. Illinois. Chicago.
None down there.
Chirac. They need to cool out. Maybe that'll help them out.
Yeah.
I'm not a weed head. I'm not a weed smoker, but, I heard a little something, I'm saying.
I think it's cool. But even with them doing it, they got to go back, man. And they got to go back and retro react, and that's a word. They got to go back and clear. They got to go clear some of these books up, bro. There's so many things that they call weed cases. So now you legalizing it. So now you're gonna have to empty these jails.
You got to, man. I mean, that's just only right, man.
That's one of the biggest arguments that we have back here. Is that you gotta grandfather these people in. You know what I'm saying? For when you pass this, when you make it legal, because it's legal back here. You know what I'm saying?
I watched the documentary Fab Five Freddy, and this dude said he got arrested for seed, having a seed in the car.
With my folks live at, man, in upstate New York, you get more time. You get more time for a rock than you do powder.
Oh yeah, that's the setup. That's the fix, man.
That's how it always been.
I didn't know. I thought it was the same.
It's double, I think.
No, man, it was like with back. The feds had it whereas though they had the crack laws, whereas though you get more time for crack than you do. I know a lot of people that were sitting in the Fed joint because of that. And then when Obama got in office, he pardoned a lot of people with that law, and they changed the law. It's been changed. Like it ain't no more. You get more time for that. I'm talking about the federal system.
Yeah. Well, I remember before a lot of you go home and cook it yourself. You walk around with a 8-ball of crack on you, boy. You're nervous, and it's a cheaper version of it's cheap to make, so it's not even the regular. Like, that's crazy. If that ain't a fix, that ain't a setup. Come on, man. I just, they need to go ahead, like you say, Hertz and CX, man. You got to go in there and drop and let them people out and drop them charges, over them times, man, for fucking weed. You got people in there doing a nickel, dime for weed, man. Come on, man.
But like this dude was saying on the post, man, a couple weeks ago, he was like, be careful. People gotta be careful with this new type of weed and stuff. Now he said because now the government is touching this shit. So he said the government, hey, you name one time in history where the government ain't touched something first before they give it to the masses.
Well, let me say this. Like a lot of people I know got medical cards for weed. And a lot of people that I know, I don't smoke weed, but a lot of people I know when they smoke that medical shit, they be fucked up. It's like pure THC. Real weed, they got fungus and all this other wild shit on it. Animals pissing on it. That's how weed get that smell.
God damn.
You ain't know that?
Don't tell me how I got this smell.
But you know what's up? But I see what the dispensary is trying to have the best shit, and going through extreme measures to make sure that this batch, what they got is going to be better than their competitors putting bullshit in there and shit. And then you like you say the government got to touch it too. I don't trust nothing with Food and Drug Administration.
Well, let
I
me
mean, you gotta go with medicine and everything.
They not regulating it to the extent that like they would regular products. You know what I'm saying? Like I know they had a big case back here, whereas though one of the growers was using a certain crazy pesticide on the shit they was growing. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this: when I see people smoking that medical shit, that really smoke weed, once they get that medical shit, boy, they be out. They don't smoke that shit like they smoke that street shit.
You ever got a hold of some BG medical grade?
No, I just watch my cousins. I mean, I'm with CX. I'm with CX. People that really smoke a lot.
Why about to turn to Vlad over here?
I know.
Like I said, I'll be watching my cousin.
DJ Vlad body.
Oh my God.
I don't know nothing about it. I just watch my cousin. Like I said.
After I said it, man, I said, man, that's some more incriminating shit I just said.
I'm gonna be like you guys, how you guys was with that.
Yeah, you guys was not messing with Vlad. You
gotta look at that Vlad sideways, like, man,
he do not trust him.
You know, I'm gonna tell you the one that Pee Wee Kirkman was on there. He said, "I'm not gonna tell you that."
What he asked me, man? Pee Wee, what's his name? Old dude.
Yeah, Pee Wee. He asked Pee Wee.
His connect was.
Yeah, who his connect was.
I tell you the same thing I told you. I ain't gonna tell you that.
I don't know, man. Vlad might be.
Nah, I don't think he them people.
He's not, but this is a lot of questioning, bro. That's real suspect. Like, you know, he be sitting there chat with him, bro. He start asking me, so who was your connect back then? Like, he don't know. He not from the streets. He don't understand that shit.
Yeah, Vlad.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
you watch enough TV, you know you don't ask that damn question.
So he do play. He got that card to play. Like, I'm dumb.
No, but this is the thing though with him. Like he doing something right because he getting a lot of street dudes on there who initially would not even do nothing like that. You know, from Pee Wee Kirkman to Freeway to I'm talking about Ricky. From Freeway to
I haven't watched that one yet. I've seen it though.
To BG Knockout and all them type of dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man.
Them niggas know how to handle themselves. But you know what? I see the double-edged sword. Yo, it's good exposure, and them cats that you name know how to handle themselves when you know they not going to incriminate themselves. Like, you got them Arabs and all the other dudes telling you about how he got to connect after the dude died and all that. Like, that's, you know, hey, man, I can do this, but you're not going to get me to tell you nothing that's going to have me having problems when I get out of here. I don't blame you. Man, you know, just gotta know how to, you know, everyone's watching that shit. You know, obviously you want the exposure. So, you know, I would fuck with them too if, you know, if I had something going on, but you know, you're not getting me to, you know, I'm letting that be known. You know what I'm saying? I did have a crazy history or something, you know, some shit that, you know, you possibly can get me to, you know, Franchise on there from the Columbia crime family.
But he already been in the media. Franchise already been in the media. He was always a media type of mob dude anyway.
Right. He tell the same old story. You like, God damn. Now I say I'm watching. Oh, no more. But he had that. He said that gas scheme. He would have still been doing that today if his man was ratting on him. So he said he was clearing shit. What, 5 mil a week? Crazy.
Yeah, Vlad be on that motherfucker. Man, Vlad been used as a goddamn a go back and see what he said type of thing throughout time.
Yeah, I don't see nobody else really getting. Who else is getting it? Y'all watching the Joe Button shit?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you who's getting it. What you calling them? What's his name? Calvario from Don Diva.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Calvario. He getting it. He getting it because he was plugged with Meech and them.
Oh yeah. Y'all watch Al Prophet?
Yeah, Al Prophet interviewed Calvario.
Yo,
I watch Al Prophet.
Yo, you see how he's shitting on Frank Lucas, man?
Yeah.
He shit all over Frank Lucas, man.
Well, I mean, Frank Lucas got, rest his soul, but he got what he got what he deserved. You can't be out there, running you get jammed, you start running your mouth like that. And you
want to get them cops. You ain't get no cops. He said, man, you didn't even get the cops. You got the. So he was, I see. I guess he had to do that for the movie's sake, but if somebody telling a Frank Lucas story, I mean, if I'm looking for I'm looking for a movie. You telling me based on a true story. At the end, you talking about I'm getting them cops that got in my pocket, but that's not the case. That's really not. To me, you can't see how shit get just from watch somebody young that don't really know nothing. They just learn about Frank Lucas and just I don't know.
I think the Ricky Freeway junk. He trying to get a movie of that, and I think that's gonna be the one though.
Yeah, because he had his man. He was on some different tier shit. I don't even know if you can even compare that. Wasn't he doing something with the wasn't he working with the DEA or something crazy?
No,
I like to know
the dude he was fucking with, right? The dude he was fucking with. This is how it happened. The dude he was messing with was from Nicaragua. He was actually one of those fighting the Sandinistas and all that type of stuff, type of dude. Yeah. But Reagan them had back, they do them proxy wars like they did in Afghanistan, whereas though they funded bin Laden to fight against Russia because Russia was funding the other side. So what was going down in Nicaragua is that the Sandinistas, I think they was on the American side, or it was either or. One of them Russia was backing, but Congress wasn't pushing no money down there to help them fight that war. So what happened was the CIA was like, well, y'all got to find a way to get some money from this war. We're gonna let y'all sell y'all cocaine up here and send the money back down there to buy arms.
Right.
So that's what Snowfall is kind of like that. Well, it's kind of that's John Singleton actually kind of bit Ricky Freeway's life story with that.
Yeah.
So go ahead and do that movie. Make it accurate. I want to, I love real life. I like shit like that, documentary or movies that's based on a true story. And I understand you got to add filler and shit just to clean the story, but the facts need to be straight down the line because you're supposed to be letting someone young know about who you were and what you did in your time. And to me,
go ahead, keep going.
Like to American Gangster, I knew of Frank Lucas, but it was always Nicky Barnes with basically the motherfucker that was running Harlem back then.
I thought Frank Lucas was doing his thing. I read after, man.
I'm telling you, Freeway Jones will be the Jones. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Ricky Freeway, he wasn't a gangbanger for one thing, but the gangs messed with him. He was so interconnected with so many people that major players from Harry O. Harry O was his man.
Yeah, Harry O. Yep.
You know who Harry O is, right?
Yeah.
Who helped
back as a Death Row.
Death Row. Okay. Yep. And also Bo Bennett was his man. you know who Bo Bennett was?
Never heard of him.
Okay. Bo Bennett was the dude that Rayful met in Las Vegas. That's how Ray got his connect.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
it was like and then this the other part. Freeway played tennis. When he was growing up, he was playing tennis.
He's right.
So he grew up in the Compton area, and him and Serena and them father was close.
No, they from here. Well, one of them.
Yeah, so he watched Serena and Venus play tennis growing up.
Yeah.
Because he was close to Richard. So you see what I'm saying? Where I said his story will be a lot better than some of the other ones because he's so intertwined. And that's just like they came to him to start Death Row, and he had the money and everything. He said when he finally met Dre told him, he said, "Man, you don't remember me, man? I was sitting in the room that time when they came to you try to holler at you, get some money to start a label. This was when Ruthless was ready to get started."
What I say is, you got a West Coast type of situation. Every time you see a movie, it's always New York. Now you got different dynamic now, different area. I think it'd be a dope movie. I'll be the first one there to watch it. I think it as long as they keep that shit.
And guess who back to Alcoholics? Freeway, Ricky Ross.
Mm-hmm. That's right, because he was messing with the music thing for a time.
Because DJ Pooh is man.
Yeah, see, then you see the whole, because like I say, follow the money. I think a lot of people fuck with Freeway because he was putting money in their pocket too.
Well, he wasn't no gang dude. He wasn't in no gang, but he had the plug and had so much that the Crips protected him. Like till this day, the Crips will protect him, and he ain't even a Crip.
Right. They need to go ahead and hurry up, and then you'll see like the Death Row shit. I kind of, I think there's a story there too, as far as the beginning of Death Row. As far as with Harry-O and all of them, and Kenner, and the crooked ass.
Man, Ricky said that the dude that Suge hit in that car that he got the time for, was one of the founders of the Crips. So he's gonna have a rough one for his 28 years.
They supposed to be making a
that dude was Love, bro. That was Trey D's manager at one time too.
They supposed to be making a Rick James movie too.
Oh yeah, they talking about that Rick James movie
that Bobby DeBarge movie gonna be trash though. I'm sorry.
They said that Rick James movie might kill that Freddie Mercury Bohemian Rhapsody. That might kill that joint.
Really?
Yeah.
Back to the Suge shit. They say why Suge took the plea because his lawyers fucked him up. Trying to mess with the witnesses and shit, and they got him on tape, or got him on phone calls and shit. He said as soon as they played that for Suge took the years. Because Suge ready to go to trial.
Well, I'll say this. Like I said, like Ricky said, that dude killed. He didn't really try to do it, but you killed history right there when you killed that dude who one of the founders of the Crips.
Yeah, Terry Carter.
Yeah, Terry Carter. So when you get up in that system, you got a lot of Crip niggas in there.
Yep.
So
you read about Pyru's.
He wasn't even really a Pyru.
I know. Money bought that. That'd be, it's more to be. It's time. It seems like now, like 20 years, when 20 years passed, I think people feel like, hey, we can go ahead and tell the story now. It's like, a lot of that, secrecy and keeping shit, lip sealed is, kind of okay. We can statute of limitations as far as murder and shit runs out on a lot of things. But it's changing. It's not like it used to be. And it's good for good TV. I'm always up for a good documentary or a good movie. I prefer a documentary, but hey, man, I need, I like real life stuff, man, and I need it accurate too.
They said Suge would have had to beat that case like 3 times.
Yeah. I mean, I can see self-defense. I mean, dude was hitting him, but you Suge Knight, anybody else, I could have beat it.
Yeah, but he was running around there pushing up on people because they ain't like the way they was portraying. When they was filming the movie. He wanted money for that.
Yeah, man, get the fuck out of here. You Dre left Death Row with nothing, man. He don't owe you anything. Dre ain't speaking to you no way. Sure, man, he's just whatever happens when you put money, you give somebody money, man. That dude right there.
Yeah, he's done, man.
Death Row is killing shit, man.
But by the time he get home, he'd be like 78.
Yep. Good, man. Well, Suge ain't the. I don't know. I've heard. Then you hear some people really speak nice on the man. Like he was all, you know, he needed something, he was there. But then, you know, he's either a scumbag.
He knew who to push up on. I know one person he tried to push. He wouldn't push up on.
Big U. Big U.
Nope.
Puffy.
Nope.
Oh, Master P.
Black Rob.
Black Rob.
Yep. Suge ain't want no parts of Black Rob.
Black Rob is fucking crazy. What this Woogoy?
That ain't which one? Oh, that's G-Dep, ain't it? The one that
But it's funny.
Turned itself in.
Yeah, that's G-Dep. He was on that shirt, that PCP. I
did. Smoking them dippers.
Yeah. But you know what's funny? Now you want to talk shit about Suge, but no one was really saying shit to Suge when he was out though. Now everybody standing in line talk shit on Suge. I'm just saying, you know. But he's a scumbag or is he a good guy? You know, either or, man. But you had Death Row, you had the engine, man, in the palm of your hand. That shit was, and you had Death Row, man. Death Row was running shit, bro. You could have did so much more, man, with that label.
Well, you know, Suge was more powerful when he was out in the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Because you know the high structure they got in LA with the gangs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about a kickback with the gangs. You got to kick up. You know what I'm saying? You got to kick up. But when he wasn't in LA or whatever, nah, he wasn't. I mean, you can come back with 4-5 gang niggas with you when you come back here, but guess what? For them 4 or 5 niggas you got, it's 100 of these dudes back here that will tear you out the frame.
But what he was good. Wasn't he cool with Eric? Wasn't Eric? He was real good with Eric B. My man.
Yeah, he was cool with Eric B.
He's gonna make him the president of the Death Row East.
Yeah, he was cool with Eric B. But he was cool with Meech too.
Yeah. Did you see that? That Mob James interview? With old Buntry brother.
Oh yeah, I did see that. That Mob James show.
I believe everything that came out of that man's mouth. And he said he got it. Fucking Suge was getting exploited, man. The Bloods, you know. Then he got Reggie on the cop side to try to, you know, come on now. And
I don't know, man. You just got a lot of dummies with money, man.
Yeah, but it's the thing with Death Row. Nobody on the label he wasn't really paying. He was just giving them money that okay, here's a couple thousand, and nobody owned anything, like you know. But he probably thought that shit would never end. Lease and everything was in Death Row name, the cars, the houses, everything. When he went to jail, that was it.
Did they know that? They didn't know that?
I don't think they cared at the time.
They didn't care at the time. It's everything flying a million. Listen, some of them people get into the business and sometimes they get more fame than money. And that fame go to your head so much and you used to be in a certain way and living a certain life.
Right.
So as though Suge did it the smart way by saying, I'm gonna put everything I get in Death Row name. So when we done with you, we can take all this shit back.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Tupac Pac should not have died with 120,000 in his bank account, bro. That was Tupac. Even when he was alive, you know what I'm saying? Man, they know nothing, man. You know, obviously he's made more money since he's been dead. From the
I
album.
don't know. I wasn't born. Was Pac like scared after he left Death Row?
He never knew Death Row.
He never knew he died. Death Row.
Huh?
No, he never left Death Row. He tried. Well, now we hear.
No, I said that he looked scared like after Death Row.
I think he got licked. I think he got more. I think he got more fierce. I think he's, you know, look how he was carrying himself, man. I think Pac was he got Pyru and shit tatted on him. They were like, man, we ain't Pyru with the homie, like, you know, we doing this because he, you know.
Yeah, he changed. Yeah, he changed when he went to Death Row. That's when he started doing all that wilding out in the camera.
And then, died gangbanging. He wasn't even a gangbanger.
Yeah, because see, he felt like he had this loyalty because Suge and them came got him out of prison.
Right. I get
was
that.
that movie.
Yeah, so he thinking like, oh, I gotta be loyal to them at all costs. They got me out of prison.
Right.
So that's why he went for a lot of that wild shit. But let's put this whole thing in perspective. A lot of people always try to put Tupac and Biggie up there as the top two. Now, if you rewind back to when Tupac from before he went to prison to death row, Tupac was not the top rapper. He was not. It was too many people out there.
Juice put him to me.
I know it's older stuff.
Juice put him in a different category. Now rapping wise, okay, that's dope. He do music, but that wasn't his first. To me, I knew him from Bishop or I'm up, a Butter Rim. That wasn't my first option for Pac. But he took around with the music thing. Thing about it is, Pac should not have just like they were saying in the Casino Man. They should have took Pac the moneymaker and put his ass in the car and handled old boy. Pac, you can't be swinging off on those bona fide gangsters. You're not gonna be able to go back home talking about Tupac stole on me. Now he said if he would have got his ass whooped, some Pyru cats would have whooped his ass. Okay, I'll catch him later, but I got my ass by some bona fide gangsters. And not Tupac running up on me. So, Tupac should have been ushered out the building. And like they said, as soon as Pac died, that's when it really fell apart. Now, who knows what would have happened? Even because they were doing a lot of shit, but he had a lot of shit going on with him. All that to go to this.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't say, and I ain't gonna talk bad about the brother. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say this: if he hadn't have been shot and his career kept going, would people be saying the same thing they saying about him now?
Now, if you'd have kept carrying the way he was carrying, no, I think he would have. It would have no, because to me, man, Pac went full circle, man, and ended up where he's where everyone tries to get up out of. You Death Row turned into obviously a gang element to it. Then you died by the hands of a gangbanger. You died basically gangbanging. You swung on dude shot you and killed you. So bang, man, you died gangbanging. And he wasn't even a gangbanger. But you supposed to have been this dude this revolutionary motherfucker that
that's what he came out as.
But look how you went out, man. Like, I don't know. I love Pac. Don't get me wrong. That's my man. I'm a real big Tupac fan. But he went full circle, man. He would have continued doing that and living that lifestyle, man, and just running up on motherfuckers, and man.
He was conflicted, man. That's all it was, man. He was just conflicted. The revolutionary side against the street side. It was always a battle.
Yeah.
He was young too.
Yep, 24, 25 or some shit. That's freaking young, man. But I think Pac would have excelled more in the film element, in the film world. He would have did his little music here, but I loved him on the big screen. Pac was a natural actor.
Like a method man right now.
I think I always said the rappers from the 90s make better better actors.
Yep.
Late 80s, 90s, early 90s.
Yeah.
They the best actors. Like then a rapper turned actor in the 2000s on up.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's
because check it out. They kind of made it cool for rappers to become actors, and they went through a lot of shit. Like, look, man, Samuel L. Jackson, he looking at you like, man, you ain't pay your dues, so you gotta come in, you better come correct. So they had to get their craft on, they had to sharpen their sword, man, and get their skill set together. Now they made it cool for a motherfucker to go over to be an actor, which how I don't want to see 21 Savage playing, don't think these guys
I was
have
mad at that new
Superfly
movie.
I say this. Out of the 2000s on up, it's two rappers that became good. Somewhat decent actors, and that was T.I. and Ludacris.
Yep.
Man, Ludacris cannot act for shit, dude.
I'm saying.
No, he can't. I was gonna say Ludacris, but I don't think he's like the greatest actor.
I'm not saying he is.
Yeah,
I'm talking about for what he acting in. That fast.
For what? Yeah, the capacity. The capacity which he's asking, because T.I. can't act for none either. And Common is the worst. Like
oh man, I like that one movie he did with Alicia Keys, and that was pretty minimal.
Well, I'll say this.
I mean, I like when Heavy D was doing his thing.
Oh yeah, he was
Heavy D. He was in New Jersey Drive.
Yeah, but he was working. But see, Heavy D was working on his craft. He was going to classes. He was, you know, what I mean, he wasn't just, you know.
Well, you can't say you. I don't mean cut you off, but you can't really say about Common, man, because Common didn't put a lot of work out there, man.
They have, but I just don't like the character. I don't know. To me, he's one of my favorite MCs, but to me, I do not want to see him in no movies. Like, it's just terrible. That's just my opinion.
I'll say this: one of the best actors on the low, rapid wise, is Mos Def.
Yeah,
but
man pretty good.
No, but Mos Def told you he's a actor turned rapper.
Yeah. Because he was acting back when he was younger.
Yeah, Mos Def says he's a actor turned rapper.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, Mos Def to me was like when I first, heard of him, he seemed to like be this conscious, like different type of motherfucker. And he turned out to be, not saying it was bad or anything, but I just thought he was like, he said Common, Mos Def will perform, his beer being served at the concert or something, like, he was on, he was on his shit. He was on his black soap and shit, man. And he was like, okay. Then he's a hell of an actor, man.
But you think about it, like I said, from the late 80s to the 90s, look how many actors, rappers to turn actors they produced that year. Shit, fucking Queen Latifah is one of the top ones. Say what you want.
And she took it like a duck in water when she first started acting. I was like, wow. Mm-hmm. Her and Will Smith.
Yep. Will Smith. Shit. Ice-T. Say what you want about Ice-T. Ice-T still here.
Yeah, but Ice-T is just, but T is kind of like Ludacris in the fact that Ice-T plays the same character in all his movies. He's perfected that character. So
detective.
You don't see him doing anything else,
He typecast.
Yeah.
He capitalized on it. You know how to, you know what I mean? T a grinder. I give it that. Motherfucker, he do what he got to do.
Y'all like LL?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Deep Blue Sea.
I knew it was going to be one person. What's up?
I can't get over that nose job thing when he did.
He got a nose job?
He got a nose job? Hold on.
I don't know what's wrong with his face. He don't look the same.
I know his laugh is irritating. It's irritating.
Look at him on CSI and I know he was 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, doing his, music career, but man, like somebody freaking chiseled his face or something.
Lord, yo, he do got a different nose, fuck. Holy shit! Whoa, I got a screenshot.
He said he didn't have any surgery though, but
man, I call bullshit on that.
That's like Lil' Kim said she ain't had no surgery, so
she's the lie.
Look at that.
Let me see. Hold on.
Wow.
Yeah, somebody smashed his nose in.
LL.
Look at Stephanie Mills. Gigahertz will say she had a bell pepper nose.
Yeah, she did.
I feel good.
Yeah, his joint looked like a Taco Bell quesadilla.
Stop talking about people's noses, man. That's how I know it's supposed to be, man.
Hell no, it ain't.
Yes, it is, man. We gotta keep the noses, man.
That joint look like a pierogi. Nigga got the cheese and onion pierogi up that motherfucker.
Oh shit! Look at this cat, bro. He was breaking his ass off.
Yeah.
No shades too. Damn, they be doing the no shades on DLC. Damn, you like you about to die last week.
Motherfucking Sammy Sosa daughter.
Did y'all see?
Right. Look at Oprah.
I think it was Mary Kate and Ashley turned 33 or something, or 34. And man, one of them looked like they about 50 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they look like trolls, straight up like
rough life.
Look at Tyra Banks, dog.
My precious.
Look at Tyra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just you got the bang over that forehead. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's okay.
Tyra, my baby though, she still can get a conversation.
Shit, don't do no forehead kisses.
Don't let her headbutt you. It's over.
Yeah, I know.
That's his wife.
Oh my God.
Tony
Braxton. Tonight. Yo,
that's Tony Braxton and Tamar.
Tamar and Tony. Come on, bro.
Hold up.
These women be so beautiful, man. Why do y'all do this, man?
Tony big like that because of that because of them steroids. I can tell you that right now.
I've never seen somebody say, "Hey, man, they did a real nice job on your plastic surgery." You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Tony looked like, I don't know, but I don't know if that's that might be prednisone that got Tony bloated up like that.
Bro, she was like,
prednisone to do it. I weigh like what, man?
Shit.
Now, you know,
I've been taking these for 6 months, about 6 months.
Kim's face is fixed like that. She got that smile, it's permanent.
Huh?
She look like a Lego.
Like
a Lego.
Like she can interchange her face.
Oh shit! Now she was my baby until she started talking.
Damn. Hey, it wasn't no other way to clean that up.
Who was that?
Stacey dad.
Stacey
dad. She done turned so white now I couldn't tell.
Yeah, she aged so
that
gracefully.
too.
Hey, look at this.
Who should we?
Oh my
Hold
God!
up. Hold up. Who that? Hold up. Who that? Hold up. Go back to the joint with that gonzo. Who's that? She got the cha on the left. Yo, that shit. 2K Sam like shit on the left.
Dude, this 2K right here.
Yeah, yo. That's good. Damn.
Okay, some people need plastic surgery, so we can't talk about plastic
surgery.
Now. You know, that's that medieval nose right there. Bro.
Yeah,
that's high sire.
Fucking gonzo joint.
Now I'm trying to figure out who can we look at.
That shit look like a drinking
I
board.
guess do Lil Kim before and after, but that ain't gonna be no.
Nah, don't do Lil Kim. I
gotta man, I gotta go to sleep tonight. Yeah, don't do that.
That bitch that look like Momo.
Right?
Who? Momo.
Damn.
Mama said go turn on the gas in the house and light a match.
You need any peanuts?
Motherfucker sleep with a clothespin on that motherfucker. Oh, they try to say he looked like LL.
That's the guy who damn, he was in the army. I forgot what he did. I forgot his name, man.
Look at Orlando Anderson's over
Carl. Damn. He did something. And
I remember I was in a Six Flags Great Adventure, Rolling Thunder. LL Cool J was doing something for these kids camp one time, and I sat right in back of him, and his hat almost flew off his head. And that's the time he was like 95.
I gotta find who he is.
Never see him.
Yeah, he got one of them head drones too, boy, like Neo.
Neo, you see Neo cut his hair and just rock his.
Bro, they should sew their hats on permanently.
Right. Oh Oh man.
Never, ever, ever, ever,
Right.
ever.
Woo. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for tonight. Talk that stuff. Number 147. Like, thank everybody for coming out. The chat. We'll see who's in the chat here. Ray D3000, K Wrist, Ryan Smith, Mom, Daughter, Carter Moser. Thanks for the donation, Brian. They want me to do game.
Yeah, motherfucker said I was trying to stunt.
Don't do little Kim. I gotta go to sleep
I'm
tonight.
glad he feel that way.
Man, wide body, man. BG, you ever caught that? BG said, BG, I watch my cousins. Not doing his Vlad.
Like to think, Black Man, Digger Hurts, Clark the Spark, Bless Girl. I'm DJ Wide Body. Until next time. CX the producer, my bad. Go check out that Master Channel. Matter of fact, go check that Master Channel out. Master Channel podcast on YouTube. It's been about a month since I've been on, a little rusty here. So I'm going to try to take this out. Can y'all hear music playing?
No.
See, that's crazy. Hold on for a minute.
You're on Safari.
Nada.
What about now?
Nope.
Nope.
Hold on.
Nope.
Wow, man. I gotta. Oh, okay. That's why you can't hear music, man. It's like default. What the hell?
That shit talk radio like shit.
Wow. I gotta play this, man. So I gotta let this thing load up, man. This is craziness, man. So that's crazy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let it ride out. Okay, there we go.
Nah.
No, it ain't.
That ain't it.
Nope. Glad it sound good to you.
Hit it with the B-box.
Right.
Man, that beat he played, man. The beat he played when we got on here. Crazy.
I don't understand this.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah,
Please go check out Channel Podcast Rebel. Others. Next week we'll back out some beats. What you got next week? Hey!